Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my April favorites for you guys. Tons of goodies, so let's get right into it. The first item is from Little Barn Apothecary. The whole brand is definitely a favorite of mine this month. It's a new brand for Ulta, and it's essentially like organic, vegan, cruelty-free skincare that when you look at the ingredients list, you can actually understand every single item. This specific oil has completely blown me away. It's the Helichrysum and Violet Fortifying Face Oil. What I love most about it is that it actually soaks into the skin. It doesn't give you a sticky or oily residue. I use this underneath makeup. I use it at night. Even when I use acid solutions at night, I use this with it, and it never irritates or combats those nighttime treatments. It is a little expensive. This bottle I think is around $70, but it's gonna last you a really long time. I have had this now and I've been using it at least once a day for about a month and a half, and I'm still only here. The one warning that comes with that is that the entire brand is packaged in clear glass bottles. So with skincare, when it's a clear bottle, you want to be a little careful because when it's exposed to light and light gets through the bottle, it actually speeds up the process of breaking down the product inside and making it a little less effective or changing the composition of it. So I would just suggest keeping this like in a drawer or a cabinet where it's not exposed to a lot of light, and you should be absolutely fine. When my skin is irritated or I've been wearing makeup all day and it just needs to like breathe, I pop this on and I wake up the next morning just feeling like my face is a baby's butt. I find with a lot of oils, sometimes they don't actually feel like they're hydrating the skin. They just either feel oily or they sit on top of the skin and your skin actually still feels dry, but you just have oil all over. Not the case with this. It is like the most phenomenal moisturizer, and I have combo leaning towards oily skin, and I am a huge fan of this. Another item that has just completely stolen my heart this month is the Glossier Solution Exfoliating Skin Perfector 10% AHA, BHA, PHA, salicylic acid acne treatment. This stuff is amazing. Although it says it's an acne treatment, I would suggest this to anybody and everybody who has uneven skin tone, texturized skin, large pores, or any issues with their skin that they just want to brighten, fix, even out, shrink. This is amazing. Salicylic acid, although it is commonly used for acne, is just going to be able to penetrate through the oil barrier in your pores and really clean everything out. It comes with a little pump here. You just take a cotton pad, pump it, wipe your clean face. I like to do this in the evening, and then you can go ahead and put any facial moisturizer right on top. You can use this every day if you don't have super sensitive skin. If you do have sensitive skin, I would suggest trying this out like 2 to 3 times a week and then building up to every day if your skin is able to handle it. My pores have shrunk so much. My skin texture is so much more even. There's not like rough, dead, dry skin sitting on top of my face, which sometimes if I just use a scrub exfoliator, I still find that I have that rough texture. So check it out, Glossier Solution. So I've actually had these new Face Prep and Glow dual-sided cleansing cloths for a minute now. I just never really got around to using them, but I did this month and I don't know why I didn't use them earlier. They are a box that comes with 20 individual packets of cleansing cloths. So on one side of the cleansing cloth, it's just your normal, almost a makeup remover type of wipe, and you clean your skin with that. You don't need to wash your face with soap, like this is your cleanser. And then on the other side of the towelette, there are all these tiny little like bumps, and you just gently massage your skin with that side to help exfoliate. You can use these every single day. If you have sensitive skin, again, try it 2 to 3 times a week first, and see how it reacts with your skin. But I find that these are so fantastic. They're easy to use, super convenient because they come in these little packets, but I genuinely feel like my skin gets clean, and the exfoliating side makes my skin feel so smooth but not irritated. And I'm just really surprised. These are oil-free, alcohol-free, and paraben-free. They have hyaluronic acid, antioxidants, and minerals in them. This product has been such a lifesaver and has totally changed so much with my hair. It's the Vernon Francois Mist Nourishing Water for all hair types, strengthen, grow, protect. It is a water mist that has hydrators and vitamins and nutrients for your hair, so it's not just water. And I love this for 2 different reasons. First reason, when I put a mask into my hair, I actually mask my hair before I shampoo it. So instead of putting it just in dry hair, I take this, and this is what I use to get my hair damp. I find that it's effective. It's not messy because I don't have to go dump my whole head in the sink or in the shower, and it's not dripping everywhere, so it's like clean. Plus, I like the fact that this has nutrients in it, so I feel like when I'm masking, the nutrients from this are working in conjunction with the mask. This is like my natural texture. I do have damage, so it's not quite as curly as I used to be, but when I want to wear my hair like this, I don't wash my hair every single day, so sometimes on like the second and third day, my hair starts to look a little stringy. I lose some of my natural curl, and this has just been the perfect product to spritz into my hair and kind of zhuzh it up. It like reactivates whatever products I put in right after my shower, so even if I have like a curl cream or a hydrator, it just reactivates that, and then I can kind of rework it and scrunch it, and my hair looks pretty fresh. I'm not gonna lie, this is third day hair that I'm working with. I've worked out the last couple of days, and I've gone to work, and my hair's been up, and I've slept, and I'm not gonna lie, I really like the way my natural hair looks on day like 3 and 4 thanks to this mist. I freaking love this. It has amino acids in it. It helps to protect from color fade, which is awesome, and it strengthens your strands of hair. I freaking love this. It's so, so good. This is from Hourglass. It's the Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. I have mine in the shade Soft Brunette. I love thick, bushy brows, as you can tell, and this stuff is phenomenal for exactly that. It is a tinted fiber brow gel that adds volume, adds coverage, and adds color to your brows, all while combing them and keeping them in place. The brush is really cool because one half of the brush has longer bristles and the other half has shorter bristles, so you can take the longer bristles and comb through, or you can deposit more product by using the shorter bristles. I use this with other brow products as like a finishing product, but I also use this alone all the time. I find that it really does a great job of like filling in my brows and any sparse bits. What I do is I brush up and then I kind of brush backwards, and that kind of helps put more product onto each hair, and then I brush through again, and it really adds the perfect amount of product. It gives me shape, it gives me volume, it gives me definition, and it lasts all day. I have it in my brows today with one other brow pencil, and I put my makeup on like 10 hours ago now, and my brows, I haven't touched them. I feel like my brows still look great. Plus, the packaging is so chic. I'm not gonna lie, this like chocolatey, rosy, mauvey kind of packaging. It has like a nice weight to it. I really like this brow product. This next item is super, super bougie, and I know a lot of you are gonna be like, it is not worth that price, but I can't lie to you guys. Pat McGrath lipsticks. I really tried to put them to the test to see if maybe it's just a mental thing for me, but it's not. It is really fantastic product. So she has lipsticks in a couple different finishes. My favorites are like the matte and the cream finishes though, because they just are such beautiful, pigmented, creamy lipsticks. This one, I have it on right now. It's in the shade 1995, and it's one of her matte ones. I like the matte ones because one swipe gives you full coverage, and what I like to do is I like to kind of blend them in, and once they blend in and they set, they last like a liquid lipstick. So they're so incredibly long wearing. They feel like nothing on the lips, and your lips don't end up feeling dry ever. The matte ones are not super, super matte when you first put it on, but as you wear it through the day, you will get a super matte finish, but it's still gonna be really, really comfortable. There's tons of colors, and the packaging, I'm sorry, that is so stinking cute with that lip. One swipe. I placed an order for a couple more during the VIB sale, but I don't regret it. I'm not sorry about it because I freaking love these, and I find myself like reapplying more often because it just looks so chic when I'm reapplying. That wasn't very chic because I make stupid faces when I put makeup on, but in my head I look a lot more glamorous. Highlighters, it's a weakness. This one from Pixi is so stunning, guys. It is a little expensive for drugstore. Pixi is a brand you can find at Target. It's so worth it. This duo is called the Glowy Gossamer Duo in Subtle Sunrise. You get like a pinky shade and then you get like a golden champagne shade. These are so soft, so creamy, and so foiled. Just look at that. Look at how potent those are. Although it is expensive for Target, in comparison to other brands that have highlighters that are way more expensive, this is 1000% worth it. I love that there's that pinky peach color plus the gold color because it'll work for so many different skin tones. I mix these two together all the time. It is what I have on my cheeks today. You can really pump it up for a more intense highlight or blend it out for a more subtle highlight. And I love the texture of them because they're not a powdery powder, they're like a gel powder. So they really don't emphasize any skin texture or issues. So worth it. This is pretty new from Benefit. It's their Gold Rush Box Blush. This is the little mini, which is, I believe, $14. The actual color of the blush looks like this. It's kind of like a peachy, mauvey, neutral, just nude blush. If you're familiar with Rockateur from Benefit, I'm obsessed with that blush, but this is kind of the peachy cousin of that blush. I don't know if that makes sense. It is the blush that I have on my cheeks today. I have it on my eyes today too. I find that I enjoy this more than I thought I would. I was a little nervous that it would be too light for me. When you first get it, it does come with like a gold overspray, but that's really just an overspray. Like I used it once and it was just gone, which I kind of prefer because I have highlighters that I can mix in for a super glowy blush. But the actual blush itself still has a little bit of a glow to it. It looks super pale on my wrist there, but on my cheeks and on my eyes, it kind of deepens up once it hits your skin. It's nude enough that it works with any makeup look, but it is also bright enough that it looks like a pop of color. Plus it smells like a really bougie perfume. I'm not gonna lie. It smells like a perfume that I low-key might own. The scent doesn't linger if you're nervous about that. It's gonna be amazing year round, but especially with the warmer weather, if you're someone who wants to kind of introduce a pop of color but nothing too crazy, this is gonna be a great option for you. Perfume favorite of the month is actually a new one. It is from Giorgio Armani and it's the blue turquoise from the Prive collection. First, can we take a moment to just look at this bottle? Like the bottle alone is a favorite because it looks so stunning. The actual scent of it is really, really nice. It's technically, I want to say like burnt vanilla is kind of the base concept of it. It's a little smoky. It's definitely sweet. Like you can smell that like vanilla. There's a slight smoky scent that could almost be mistaken for like a powdery scent, but don't worry, it is not, because powdery scents make me so sick. And there's a little bit of like a spicy effect to it. It is light enough that you can wear it during the day. It's not going to be cloying or overpowering, but it's also intense enough that I like it because I like more intense perfumes. Another favorite of mine this month is this necklace. This is from Daisy London, and I actually heard about it from Estee here on YouTube. I was watching one of her videos and she was talking about it. What's cool about this brand, it is based out of London, and they have a line which is like their chakra collection where they have earrings, rings, and necklaces, and each one of these has like a different pattern that represents a different chakra, that represents specific things, feelings, emotions, goals. I really like jewelry like this that has like a meaning and a focus, and I like wearing and finding things that are pertinent to my life at that moment, just as kind of like a reminder. I find that they kind of help recenter me, and every time I touch it, it just reminds me of what the piece stands for or who it's from. I'm very sentimental when it comes to jewelry pieces sometimes. This one specifically is the sacral chakra, and I'll leave exactly what it is below and like what it stands for, but I do know that it had to do kind of with like independence and speaking your mind and kind of focusing on yourself and doing the things that you need to for yourself and to better yourself. So my Audible book of the month, I actually went through a few books this past month, and if you guys don't know what Audible is, it's an app that's run through Amazon, a website/app, and it's for audiobooks. So you can download it onto your phone, and it's a monthly subscription where you can choose any audiobook of any price because you get 1 credit a month, and they have thousands and thousands and thousands to choose from, and I am addicted. Like, we'll find excuses excuses to be in the car to listen to Audible. I just finished one called The Last Move. It's a serial killer thriller type of book, which are some of my favorites, to be honest. And then another one that I finished was the Erica Jane Pretty Mess novel. It was a really easy listen, like it went by quickly, I feel, but I actually took away a lot from it. I really loved listening how she approached everything in her life. It was so different, and it kind of opened my eyes to be a little more open-minded and to say yes, which is like one of her mottos. And I just really love that book. I'm obsessed with Erica Jane. That brings me to the end of my April favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you've been loving recently, or if there's any new goodies you've picked up that you think are worth trying, let me know. But until my next video, thank you as always so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.